I look so stressed. I hope this light is giving. Although there's a shadow at my back, but then I don't care. I just want to be as realistic as possible I can.
Subscribe to Karana UTV.
First of all, I want to give a special shout out to my parents, honestly. Those people have really tried for me. You guys, adulthood is hard. I won't lie to you guys, I'm exhausted. This past couple of months has been hectic. I don't know how to come on this social media and be pretending that everything is fine. I mean, I try my best not to look like what I go through, like they always say. Please, I'm not naked though. I'm not naked. Let me look like I'm naked. I actually just finished doing a shoot, so let me quickly do my own shoot because I need this video. You know, these days I'm always working towards making sure that my video comes out as soon as possible and it doesn't delay. Oh, I forgot to greet you guys. Welcome to Karana UTV. Yeah, welcome to Karana UTV. So as I was saying, the other day I had to write on my Twitter that my future children should not stress me because of the whole stress I've gone through, and I was not able to understand what my parents were doing while they were training us. So enough of that. It's life, you just have to face it. So today's video, I'm going to be answering questions that a lot of people ask me. From the title of the video, you can see it's Ask About Me, and I'm going to be answering plenty questions that people used to ask me, and I'm like, let me come and answer them on my YouTube channel. I'm sure this video was supposed to have come out like on my birthday. My birthday was on the 22nd, but I already did a pre-birthday shoot. I'm sure you've watched it. If you have not watched it, come and watch it. So I did a pre-birthday shoot, and I was like, you know what, I'll make sure I'm chilled to come and, you know, do this video. Everything I've been doing this past couple of days have not been planned. The shoots that I even did for my birthday, honestly guys, I was not interested. I really wanted to have like a cool celebration for my birthday, but it couldn't happen because things were not in perfect shape. But then it's good to have good friends. I want to say a big shout out to Touch of Venice Makeovers, Chinelu. She was the one that gave me hair. This hair is from her collection, working her hair. She was the one that did my makeup for me. She was the one that gave me the outfit you saw me wearing. If you had seen me before that shoot, I look extremely horrible. But anytime I'm down, in fact for the past couple of years, it's always Touch of Venice and a couple of friends that always convince me to do something on my birthday. My birthday is always a last minute decision for me to come up with something. I did not do any celebration, but after watching Kamsi's video, I told myself that I'm going to give myself a solo celebration. I like the fact that she went to somewhere quiet and just celebrated her birthday by herself. And I'm going to do that hopefully before this year ends. I will still make sure I do a little celebration just to thank God for my life. So let's get into this video. My voice is a little bit low. I just previewed some of my shots and it's not looking nice. I'm actually stressed. I went to direct a podcast section, so I'm stressed. So the question people used to ask me is Karina a native name or an English name? Karina is not an English name, sorry. It's a native name. It's from my full name, only Karina there, which means the God I serve has had you. And I don't have an English name. Every time people ask me, do you have an English name? I don't have an English name. My parents are my dad especially, he's very, very particular about native names, and he feels like that English name thing is not necessary. And I applaud him for that. I feel like we should just take control. Like we should love our culture. We should not try to bring in this Western lifestyle. It's not us. Let's learn to live our culture. So I like the fact that he did not give any of us. Everybody is bearing a native name, except apart from my younger brother. During his baptism, that was when he gave himself one name like that. But in our house, we don't call him that. We call him the native name. Where are you from? You look like an Igbo girl. Yeah, people say I look like an Igbo girl because I always talk business. I do not like talking about any other thing aside from business, and I love money. I am from the southern part of Nigeria. I'm from Bayelsa State. Yes, I was born and brought up in Port Harcourt, but I'm from Bayelsa State. I'm an Ijaw girl. I know the next thing they will say is, you know how to speak your language. I'm not too fluent in my language. I can hear it, but I'm not fluent. I don't know how to speak like and that's how we do it. But then it's something I'll try and start getting used to the culture, although I don't old very well. How old are you? Or more? Before now, I used to tell people my real age, but now I don't tell people my real age anymore because they don't believe my real age. age at all. Anytime I tell people my real age, they'll be like, "Are you serious?" They get surprised. Most people feel I'm 19, most people feel I'm still a teenager, most people feel I'm 22, most people feel I'm still very young. But you know what? I always tell people that I am forever 22 because nobody believes that. If I tell you my real age, you will not even believe. So I am forever 22. Yeah. But I don't old way, Sha. Don't see me as one small girl. I've lived the life. So I'm not some small girl that you come and be ordering around. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Tell us about your education. My educational background was, I think I should give you a brief story about my educational background. So I schooled in Port Harcourt, my primary school here in Port Harcourt. I live in Port Harcourt also. These people that are laughing, they are making noise in my video. I don't know how I can tell them to shut up. Okay, so I lived in Port Harcourt. My primary education was Oshada Nigerian Primary School. Shout out to my classmates. If you can remember me, hi. And I did my secondary school education in Federal Government College, Port Harcourt. Yeah, shout out to them. I still connect with most of them. And I did my university. I did part of my university here in Port Harcourt. And I rounded up my university in Ghana. Yeah. So let me tell you a story about my educational background. I did not make my WAEC. I did not pass my this. I didn't have maths or English also. So guess what? My parents, they are very, very particular about education. They made me to repeat SS3. That was the most horrible moment of my life. Like, I had to go and repeat. And back then in secondary school, when I was in FGC, those people that used to repeat class, I used to look at them some certain kind of way. So I was not feeling like, how would these people now be looking at me now that I'm repeating class? I did not talk to anybody. I was very quiet. And then there's this girl, my friend, I'm sure you must have seen her in some of my videos. If you check through my YouTube channel, Geraldine came and said, "I know you're not a quiet person." And that was how she kind of made me to start opening up, and that was how we became friends. I learned a lot because my mom told me that if I don't go and repeat that SS3, I will have issues with my WAEC. So I did not disobey her. I went in as much as I felt so bad. I went there, did my SS3 again with my WAEC, and I made all my papers. Then I started having issues with my admission. I did certificate program in University of Port Harcourt Uniport. It didn't really go well, so my parents now told me to leave the country, and that's how I went to Ghana. I was not happy when I was leaving Port Harcourt. I was sad because I felt like a failure. Let me tell you guys, sometimes I feel like God always has things planned for us, because at the end of the day, I still came back to meet my mates, because I ended up going to a school where I studied for 3 years. I came back, I even met some of them. I even finished my NYC before most of them. So at the end of the day, I was even grateful that I left Nigeria. And there are a lot of things that I learned outside of Nigeria that was able to grow me and make me the person that I am today. So if you find yourself in any situation, just keep praying and believe that God is going to do something miraculous for you. That's one of my testimony, because at the end of the day, I was able to finish up. Not like I'm boasting that I finished before all of them. I just felt like I wasn't destined to be in Port Harcourt, or I wasn't destined to be in Nigeria, because a lot of interesting things happened in my life when I left Nigeria. So your relationship background, are you dating? Honestly, I don't like talking about my relationship background. Honestly, I don't like bringing my relationship to the public, but I used to tell people that the day I get married, you will definitely know about it, because it's a thing of joy. But then I will want to give more emphasis about my relationship, because you know that a lot of people think I'm a lesbian. Do I look like a lesbian? Guys, the thing used to baffle me sometimes. I might be changing this phone soon because my battery is low and I'm not ready to come and start charging and waiting. I have very short time here. I need to go home. So I'll be changing this phone to my Android. So these days I'm not ready to be doing anything to please the internet. Anything you see, just manage it, because life is lifing. I'll just be managing. So I'm going to switch to my Android phone very soon. The battery is low. So people used to think I'm a lesbian. I think because I do not talk about men, I always talk about business, so they feel that maybe I have a lesbian partner that keeps me company. Please, oh, I don't know. I'm not a lesbian. Do I look like a lesbian? I don't know how lesbian people are. I mean, because of my nose ring. This nose ring, like I pull it too. I'm not a lesbian. Honestly, I love men. My kind of man is tall, black, handsome. intelligent, understanding, communicate properly, very intentional. That's the kind of man I like. So I don't know why people always feel like, I think maybe because I don't tell them about my relationship, that's why they feel I'm a lesbian. Well, I'm not a lesbian. So okay, are you dating? Currently I am not dating. I am single to stupor. Do I have intention of getting a family? Of course I want to get a family, but I don't want people to put pressure on me. People keep asking me, when are you getting married? I feel like people are more concerned about me getting married than myself, because people used to ask me, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? As if it's their problem. Like, I don't get it. Why are you so concerned about my marriage? This is the thing. My mom used to tell me that at the age of 23, you leave my house and go to your husband's house. That age passed. Me, I said that I give myself a certain age I wanted to get married. The moment I passed that age, I was not bothered anymore, because I feel like we adults, we always give ourselves, we put ourselves in a certain, we in fact put ourselves on so much pressure. Like at the age of 25, I want to have a house. At the age of this thing, no, we just have to learn how to take it one step at a time. So you see that marriage thing, anytime it happens, definitely I would definitely get married whenever I'm ready. When I see the man that I like, when I see the man that I connect with, I would definitely, let you guys know. And you people know me now. If I'm getting married, I'll build content. There'll be content if I choose to, and if the man I end up meeting loves this whole thing I'm doing, because me, I like privacy. Even if I'm dating, I'm dating. So if he likes all those things, I will definitely bring him to this place. But if he does not like it, I'll be living my life as Karina do the way. Well, I ended up switching to my Android, and I don't even like the quality, but you guys should manage it. So I was talking about my marriage, whatever. Then there's another question that someone asked me, that what will you tell your younger self if you're going into a relationship? What I will tell my younger self if I'm going into a relationship is that, look, let me tell you something. Whenever you see the red flags, do not ignore. If you see the red flags, just run for your life. I had to switch back. I like quality and I like perfection. So if you cannot correct it, run for your life. Don't even stay, and don't look out for. I'm not saying love is not important in relationship. Love is important, but look out for understanding. Look out for communication. Me before now, my younger self will be like, I need a man that is this. I need a man that is that. But these are things I look out for a man. If a man is not intentional, I will not have anything to do with that man. I like a very, very intentional man. No matter how busy you are, you have to be very, very intentional. I like someone that communicates. I like a very understanding man. If you are not intentional, I'll just be using you to catch cruise. That's how my life is. Or I'll not even give you that time. Because me, I have so many things that keeps me busy. So whenever you give me that energy that I don't subscribe to, I will not even force it. Or I'll not force myself on you. So enough of relationship. So I said I'm not dating. I hope now you guys now can agree, and I'm also not a lesbian. So I want to wrap up this video. What will you tell your younger self? Or what are my expectations in the next couple of years? I saw that question. See, I've gotten to a point whereby I do not give myself any expectation. Right now, I'm working on fixing myself. I'm working on being a better version of myself. I'm not giving myself any time that in the next 5 years I should be this or I should be that. No, I don't think I want to do that. I am taking it one step at a time. I'm trying to understand now that life is a process. And then in my plan, I can remember when I said at the age of this, I'll pay my younger ones their school fees. But when I go to that age, I won't get. So I'm not going to give myself any time in that at this particular age. I'm just going to take it one step at a time, and that's why I switched back to my low budget. This time around, memory full. I don't have time. I'm trying to be deleting things. So I said, don't give yourself any careless timing. Just take it one step at a time. I also saw a question. People used to ask me, what do you do? I'm a digital content creator. I used to do 9 to 5, but I stopped. But I think now I'm thinking of going back to 9 to 5 because I don't know. Sometimes staying at home to work, it's kind of boring. but then I'm a digital content creator, I'm a journalist, and I'm a model. Yeah, I create content for brands. I studied journalism and mass communication. People used to ask me, what did you read in school? I read journalism and mass communication. I've been doing everything possible to remain in that field because I'm very passionate about journalism, and recently I'm so passionate about creating. So I've been taking my creating very, very serious because I feel like my creating my content creation will actually take me far and take me to places. I also learn to speak positive, like try as much as possible in everything you're doing, be positive. Don't talk down on yourself. It's not easy, so you have to always say positive things to yourself. You have to encourage yourself. I think those are the things those are the few questions I want to answer. I think that's that. If you have any question, you can still ask me in the comment section. In case this was interesting, I probably will do another video so that people can get used to me and know much about me. Yeah. And what other question I want to answer? Am I the only child? No, we are 3 in my house. I'm the only girl and then 2 siblings. These are random questions people used to ask me. When will you get married? How many children do you want to have? I don't know, guys. Life is filled up with the unexpected. It's filled up with disappointment. So many things can happen. So I don't really know how these things works. So anything I see, I just need to live my truth and make sure you do live your truth. Very important. This video is getting too long. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I will be very realistic with the kind of content that I put out in this channel. I'm not going to fake it. I will leave my truth for you guys to see. I know that I'm not taking this YouTube serious, but then I will try my possible best to show up and inspire you one way or the other. Even though me, I need motivation. So I want to say a special shout out to those my friends that always check up on me and have been coming through for me despite the whole situation and dramatic. Because guys, I'm not proud of myself, let me not lie. I'm really not proud of myself. There's so many things that I did that's not beautiful. I'm trying to fix up to make sure that I attract a perfect person in my life. So make sure you do that too and try and work on your mistakes. Don't feel bad about your mistakes. Just try as much as possible to work on